Welcome to all for matrix multiplication program. So in order to do matrix multiplication, we are taking two-dimensional array as input. So in order to go with row column, we want two-dimensional array. So in order to do matrix multiplication, first we need to initialize two arrays with respect to two-dimensional arrays, that is matrix A and matrix B. And the resultant matrix is C. So whatever the multiplication value I get by multiplying matrix A and matrix B, the resultant will be stored in matrix C. And then I want to read matrix A, I want to read matrix B, then I want to put logic for multiplication, then finally I want to print resultant matrix. So this is the steps I need to do in order to get output for my matrix multiplication program. First, we'll see initialization part. So as I said, we are using two-dimensional array where initialization goes like this. So I'm using int. So A is one array with respect to 10 and 10. That is two-dimensional array. First will show with row, second will go with column. Again, one more matrix. So with respect to B, so 10, 10 is the size. Two-dimensional array was first with holds with row, second holds with column. After that, C, first holds with row, second holds with column. And I'm roughly showing the matrix picture as well. So this is matrix A and this is matrix B, and row and column will be pointed here. So row 10 elements, column 10 elements. For matrix B, row 10 elements, column 10 elements. Same thing for matrix C. But we are giving two matrices as input for my program, and resultant matrix will be calculated by multiplying matrix A and matrix B. So first we'll see how to read the elements to my matrix A. So first we'll go with reading a matrix A. So how to read my matrix? So this is the program. So here I'm using two variables, that is m and n. M flow with row, n flow with column. So first I'm using printf statement, where whatever the statement it is there in my printf statement, same as it is will be printed on my output screen. So I'm printing like enter the elements of matrix A. So this message will be printed as it is. See, after that I want to start entering. So first I will initialize for loop I is equal to 0, I less than m, and I plus plus. So if I call it as outer for loop. So I is less than m. M is nothing but a row. I is 0 and m holds with row. And if this loop is true, then it will go to the inner loop. So where I'm using j as variable here, j is equal to 0, j less than n. N is column. So j plus plus. So if this is true, then it starts reading with the help of scanf, where format specifier is %d, where I read only one values at a time, and that will be stored in the position of array, that is matrix A of ijth position. So we'll see how exactly this takes input. So in pass 1, I is 0 and 0 is less than 2, 0 plus plus. So that is the value of I, and this condition is true. Why? Because 0 is less than 2. So it will go to inner for loop, that is again j is equal to 0, 0 is less than 2, 0 plus plus. Yes, 0 is less than 2. So if it is also true, then it will go to the scanf. It reads the value. So I'm passing value called 1. So that will be stored in ith jth position of array A. That is A of 0 and j is also 0, 0 to 0, 1 will be stored. So next, I'll increment j value. So anyway, my inner for loop is true condition. I'll increase or I'll increment the value of j. So now j value is 1. So j is equal to 1. 1 is less than 2. True. 1 plus plus. So again, I'll go to scanf. I'll read one more element. I'll pass 2 as my next input. So 0, j is updated to 1. That is A of 0 and 1. The value is 2. Next, again, it increments j. So now the j value is 2. 2 is less than 2? No. Condition fails. Once inner for loop condition fails, automatically it will come to the outer for loop to increment. So it increments outer for loop now. So now the I value is 1. 1 is less than 2? Yes, exactly true. It will come inside inner for loop. Again, j is initialized to 0. 0 is less than 2? Yes, true. Again, it starts reading third value, that is A, 1 and 0. 1 is nothing but first A1 and 0. It will go with value 3. And again, it increments j value. Now j is 1. 1 is less than 2? Yes, true. Again, it reads one more value, that is A of 1 of 1. I'm passing 4. So again, j will be incremented and the condition fails. J is not less than 2, means 2 is not less than 2. It fails. Once it fails, it goes to the outer for loop to increment. If outer for loop is also increments, that is I is equal to 2, 2 less than 2, no. Again, outer for loop condition also fails. It will not go inside, it will come out of the program. So if it will come out of the program, my matrix look like this, that is A 0 and 0, value is 1, A 0, A of 1, value is 2, A 1, A of 0, value is 3, A 1 and A 1 value is 4. So this is how we can read the value with respect to one matrix. So this is one matrix now. We'll see one more matrix. That is because I want two matrices to do multiplication operation. I'll go with matrix B. So I'm taking two different variables, that is P and Q. P goes with row, Q goes with column. And again, I'm using printf statement where same message will be printed as it is on my output screen. That is enter the elements of matrix B. Now I'll start entering the matrix with respect to matrix B again. I is initialized to 0. 0 is less than P. P is row. Actually, in my program, 2 cross 2 matrix is input. So P is less than 2. Exactly. 0 is less than 2. So next, J is equal to 0. J is less than 2. This condition is also true. If this condition is true, automatically it goes to the scanf to read the value with respect to ij. That is, I value is also 0. J value is also 0. And I'm passing a value called 5. It increments inner for loop now. Now J will be incremented to 1. 1 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. Again, it is go to the scanf. It starts reading. I'm passing 6 as a value. That is B0 and 1, a value is 6. Again, it increments J value now. Now J is 2. 2 is less than 2. No, condition fails. Once inner for loop condition fails, automatically it goes to the outer for loop to increment. Now outer for loop I will be incremented. That is I is equal to 1. 1 is less than 2. Yes, true. It will come to inner for loop now. Again, J is initialized to 0. 0 is less than 2. Yes, true. If it is true, it will go to the scanf to read a next value. That is B. I value is 1. J value is 0. And the value is 7. Again, J will get incremented. Now J is 1. 1 less than 2. True. Yes, it will go inside. Next fourth value, that is 1 of 1. B. I value is also 1. J value is also 1. And the value I'm passing is 8. So again, it increments J value. Condition fails. It will come out of the inner for loop. It goes to the outer for loop. Again, outer for loop is also increments. Outer for loop 2. 2 is less than 2. No, again, same condition fails. It will come out of the program. So once it comes out of the program, so the output of this statement is, so matrix shown here. So that is B00, 5 is a value. B01, 6 is a value. B107 is a value. B1 is 8 is a value. So now two matrix, the inputting of two matrix is done. So this is how you can input the value to the matrix. So next, we'll see the simple logic before going to the programming part. So how exactly matrix multiplication will be done. So this is a two input matrix what I'm taking. I mean 2 cross 2 matrix. So 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 3, 1, 1 is 4. With respect to B matrix, 0, 0, 5, 0, 1 is 6, 1, 0, 7, 1, 1 is 8. So same thing I'm taking as input here. So that is for just understanding, I'm taking these values. Next, how to calculate the multiplication, how to do the multiplication with respect to two matrices. See, first row and first column of second matrix means first row of first matrix multiplied by first column of second matrix. And that is what here, A of 0, 0 with this first row multiplied by second matrix, that is B of 0, 0, 5. Next again, A first row, first column, that is 2 multiplied by 7. So this is the general mathematical function where you can do multiplication of two matrix. That is first row, first column, second row, second column, and so on. So this is how you can go with matrix multiplication. So this is a formula, that is A of 0, 0 multiplied by B of 0, 0 plus A of 0, 1 multiplied by B of 1, 0 means first row, first column. So again, same thing for next element, that is A of 0, 0 multiplied by B0 of 1 plus A of 0 of 1 multiplied by B1 of 1. So like this, you have to perform the matrix multiplication. For this, the general answers what we get here is, see 1, 1, A of 0, 0 is 1 multiplied by B of 0, 0 that is 5 plus A of 0, 1 value is 2 multiplied by B of 1, 0 that is value is 7. Again for next C0, C1, next element is 1, multiplied with 6 plus 2 is multiplied by 8. So next is 3. 3 is multiplied by 5 plus 4 is multiplied by 7. Next 3 is multiplied by 6 plus 4 is multiplied by 8. The final output what we get after doing all multiplication is 5 plus 14, 6 plus 16, 15 plus 28, 18 plus 36, and final matrix is 19, 22, 43, and 50 with respect to C matrix. This is the resultant matrix what we have to get by multiplying two matrix, or that is A and B. So how to achieve or how to get this output with respect to programming, we'll see in my next slide. So this is the logic for matrix multiplication. So here I am taking I is equal to 0, I less than m. Outer for loop goes with m value and inner for loop goes with condition up to q. So I is equal to 0. So 0 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. I'll come inside. Again, I initialize j is equal to 0. 0 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. And I initialize I value, j value with respect to C matrix is 0. So next, I'll take one more variable, that is k, in order to travel the Cth matrix. So k is equal to 0. 0 is less than n, or n have a value of 2. 0 is less than 2. Yes, 0 plus plus, it is true. It will go inside, that is C of ij. I stands with 0, j also stands with 0, is equal to C of ij, again 0 0 plus a of I value and k value. What is I value? Again 0. K is also 0, multiplied by b is also 0 and k is also 0. So you can see the values in the top, where C of 0 is initialized to 0 plus a of 0 0, 1 is the value, multiplied by b of 0 0, 5 is the value. So next, k will get incremented. After this, k will get incremented. K is 1. 1 is less than 2. It is true. Again, it starts going with the formula, that is C of 0 0 is equal to, C of ij is equal to C of ij plus a of ik multiplied by b of kj. So here C of 0 0 value is 5. The latest value of C of 0 0 is 5 plus a of 0 1. What is the value of a of 0 1? Here you can see here 2 multiplied by b of 1 0. B of 1 0 is 7. So finally you will get 19. So 7 2 is 14. 14 plus 5, 19. So the final value of C of 0 0 is 19. So if you increment k, condition fails, it will come out of that loop. So finally C of 0 0 value will get as 19. So I'm showing that 19 in matrix here. So that is 0 of 0 0 is 19. Next we'll go to the jth, we'll go to the j loop now. So j is 0, it is done. Now j will be incremented to 1. 1 is less than 2. Yes, true. It will come inside again. So now I value remains 0, j value is 1. Now 0 and 1 I'm initializing to 0 first. Again, k is initialized to 0. 0 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. It will go inside. Again, the formula C of ij. So 0 1 is equal to 0 1 C of 0 1 plus a of ik. I value is also 0. K value is also 0 multiplied by b of kj. So that is k value is 0, j value is 1. So finally, C of 0 1 is 0 initialized plus a of 0 0 is 1 multiplied by b of 0 1. B of 0 1 is 6. You will get 6. K will get incremented again. So 1 is less than 2. Yes, condition is true. Again, it will go to the formula. Now C of 0 1 value is 6. So 6 plus 2 into 8. That is a of 0 1. That is 2 multiplied by 8. That is b of 1 1. Finally, you will get 22. Again, it will increment k value. Now k value condition fails because 2 is not less than 2. It will come out of that loop. Finally, 0 1 value will get as 22. So 22 will be updated. Now j will get again incremented. So now j value, if j value is increments, 2 is not less than 2. That condition is also fails. So finally, you will get 22. So next, outer for loop will get incremented. That is I is equal to 1. 1 is less than 2. 1 plus plus. It is true because 1 is less than 2. Again, j is initialized to 0. 0 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. It will go inside. So now I value is 1. J value is 0. I'm initializing it to 0 first. Next, I'm initializing k to 0. 0 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. Again, formula C of ij. Now I value is 1. J value is 0 and is equal to C of 1 0 plus what a of what is I value 1. K value is 0 multiplied by b of k value is 0 and j value is 0. The values are, so 0 with respect to 1 0 plus with respect to A103, you will get multiplied by B005. So you will get 15. So next increment with K. K1 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. Again, it will go to the formula. So C of 10, we have 15 plus A of 11. A of 11 is 4 multiplied by B of 10. So that is B of 10 is 7. 7 to the 14. 14 plus 15, you will get 43. Again, it increments K, condition fails. So once condition fails, automatically it will come out of that loop. So C of 10, that is C of 10 value is 43. So next again it increments J value. Once it condition fails, it will go to the inner for loop again. That is J value will get incremented. Yes, 1 is less than 2, it is true. So now C of 1 is equal to 0. I'm initializing I is also 1, J is also 1. I'm initializing it to 0. And again, K is equal to 0. 0 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. We'll go with the formula, that is IC of ij, that is 1, 1 is equal to C of 1, 1 plus E of 1, 0 multiplied by B of 0, 1. So the value of C of 1, 1 is 0 plus A of 1, 0. So that is A of 1, 0 is 3 multiplied by B of 0, 1. So B of 0, 1 is 6. So that you will get 18. Again, K will get incremented. Now K value is 1. 1 is less than 2. Yes, it is true. It will go formula again. So C of 1, 1 plus C of 1, 1. K value is 1 multiplied by B of 1, 1. That is K value is 1. So what the value will get? 18. So C of 1, 1 plus 4 into 8. So finally you will get 50. Again it will increment K. Condition fails. Again it will go to the what is that? Inner for loop, that is J. Again J is also fails. Again it will go to the outer for, that is I. I is also fails. Finally it will come out of the program. So finally the resultant matrix what we get is C of 0, 0 is 19, C of 0, 1 is 22, C of 1 is C1 with C0 is 43, and C1 with C1 is 50. So we'll see